Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. And welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana 347. As you may remember, the brothers were tied up in the Nagapasha. The valiant Indrajit had adopted his Maya tactics, and while unseen by them, he had managed to send the dread Astra, and they were caught in its coils. While fighting, he said, "Indra, the Lord of the heavens, has not been able to withstand my valor. He's afraid to come near me. How, then, can you dare to accost me in battle?" Rama and Lakshman were bound by the Nagapasha, and it was not possible for them to open their eyes. They were also wounded badly by the arrows of Indrajit, and they were like twin palasa trees, crimson with flowers. Rama dropped to the ground in a faint, and soon his brother lay beside him. The glorious bow slipped from his hand and lay by his side. Panic set in the army. Sugriva, Hanuman, and the others were helpless, and they did not know what they should do, faced with this calamity. Vibhishana knew the potency of the bonds which held the princes, and he could do nothing. The Vanaras looked hard at the sky, but they could not see Indrajit. Vibhishana was the only one who could see through his guise and discern him. The prince Indrajit said, "Look on this great hero who was the death of Kara and Dushana. He and his valiant brother are now lying on the ground, caught helplessly in the coils of the serpents. Not all the rishis nor all the devas can release them. My dear father will now be rid of the one thorn which was hurting him. All the noise made by this army and its leaders is like the noise made by the clouds in the season Sharad, when there's no rain, but just noise." He went on with his work of destruction, and there was not one chief among the Vanaras who had not been hurt by him. He was now certain that the Kaushal brothers were dead, and followed by a jubilant crowd, he entered Lanka in triumph. Sugriva was extremely worried for Rama and Lakshman. Vibhishana said, "Do not weep, Sugriva. I can see that they have fainted. They're not dead. If we have ever performed any good acts at any time, they will wake up from this faint, and let us comfort each other with hopes of seeing them get up. Truth and righteousness will have to win in the end." Vibhishana recited some verses and sprinkled water on the eyes of Sugriva. He then said, "This is not the time to despair. The army is panic-stricken, and it is up to you to bring a semblance of order to the ranks. Your excessive affection for your friends will be enough to weaken you. Do not give in to weakness. Rouse up your sleeping valor and try to act. We will have to guard these two very carefully, and when they regain consciousness, they will bring joy to our hearts. I can see that they're not dead. Their faces have not lost the glow which is sure to leave them once life abandons the body. I assure you, there is nothing to worry about. No harm will befall them. You must take care of your army, or else it will be wiped out completely. Can you not see the terror in the eyes of the Vanaras? You should comfort them and tell them that nothing untoward has happened, and that they should be of good cheer." Together, Vibhishana and Sugriva undertook the task of reassuring the army and making them shed the excessive fear which had gripped their hearts. 16. Sita sees Rama on the field. Indrajit, in the meantime, entered the city of Lanka, followed by his army. He went to his father and told him what had happened. Ravana rushed to him from his throne and embraced him warmly. Again and again, he wanted to know all the details. His son was only too happy to recount how he tied them up with the Nagapasha and that they were dead. Ravana's joy knew no bounds, and he was very proud of his son, who had done such a great service to him. There was nothing but peace in the mansion of Ravana that night. Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.